On this home, they have a finished landing on the other side of this door that leads down into the basement. We're installing a water guard new slab system, which means our floor height is going to be higher. So how are we going to make sure that none of the concrete that we pour ends up in that finished space, and more importantly, no water ends up in that finished space? As you can see, we made this lateral system here in order to stop any water that would be coming over in this direction. Before it gets there, it's going to get absorbed by our laterals and brought to the basin. Also, it alleviates hydrostatic pressure that could be building up around this finished space. We're not able to do work in there because it's finished, so we're going to get as close as we possibly can with our lateral system to make sure that we're catching as much water as possible so it doesn't get into that finished area. Now we have to figure how we're going to pour the concrete around this area. Well, we're raising the height of the floor by at least 4 inches when we're doing a water guard new slab system, so we need to cut the door. We take the door off the hinges, we form in front of it at the proper height, and we cut it off. As you can see, we've already made our marks for where our final top of the floor height is going to be. Lastly, we take this acrylic panel. This acrylic panel is 100% inorganic. The reason we use an inorganic material is because when it's inorganic, one, it does not absorb moisture, and two, mold can't grow on it and it cannot rot. So we're going to take this product, we're going to cut it to the exact right size, fit it in there, and this is going to be our concrete form. It's going to create a barrier between the concrete that we pour and the lumber.